Globally, energy use in buildings is one of the largest contributors to climate change. As cities grow and temperatures rise, the need for sustainable energy-efficient design has never been more urgent. In response, innovative buildings are emerging, places that not only reduce energy consumption but also redefine how we live and work. One powerful example stands in the heart of Canada. Welcome to Manitoba Hydro Place, located in downtown Winnipeg. Designed by P1A architects, this building is more than just an office tower. It's a global benchmark for sustainable design. Completed in 2009, it stands as one of the most energy-efficient towers in North America. Aiming to reduce energy use by over 60%, it proudly earns LEED Platinum certification. Manitoba Hydro Place is a true model of green architecture which innovates features that we will discover more in this video. Firstly, for the facade design, responding to Winnipeg's extreme climate, one of the most impactful strategies is the use of a double facade system, which design includes a 1 meter wide space between a double glazed outer wall and a single glazed inner wall, which creates a thermal buffer that helps maintain comfortable indoor temperatures year-round. Other than that, automated exterior windows also allow natural ventilation when necessary. On the inside, manually operable windows allow occupants to adjust their own comfort levels, offering a balance between automation and personal control. Also, low iron glass in the outer wall allows maximum daylight to enter, reducing the need for artificial lighting. Lastly, timber screens indoors also filters any harsh daylight depending on the spaces to avoid glare. Moving on to the lighting system, the building is oriented east-west, maximizing the south-facing exposure to capture low-angle sunlight in winter, where the 6th floor atria act as passive solar collectors, allowing the low winter sun to warm the air in the atria and penetrate deep into the core of the building. High ceilings also help to enhance light distribution for daylight harvesting and light shelves to reflect into the interior spaces, reducing the need for artificial lighting by 50% lower than conventional office buildings. Furthermore, they also employ automated shading devices with dynamic micro louvers to control solar glare, along with dimmable T5 high output fixtures integrated with daylight and occupancy motion sensors. And from this graph done by Bruce and other writers, it shows that lighting energy decreases as daylight increases. Even on overcast days, light adjusts efficiently to available daylight. All in all, resulting in energy efficiency, cost reduction, environmental sustainability, and user comfort, this diagram by Prairie Architects Inc. shows that most natural light comes in through the windows at the edges of the building. Areas near the windows in yellow get the most daylight, while the center zones in blue and dark purple get very little light, less than 1%. These darker areas would need artificial lighting, and Manitoba designed to achieve 75% of spaces with natural daylight and 90% exposed to outdoor views. Adding on, 85% of occupied spaces can operate without artificial lighting during daylight hours, with daylight factor above 2%, in which it is considered a well-daylit space. Adding on, the usage of LED task lighting at workstations also help reduces overall energy consumption. As for HVAC system, for outdoor, winter air is drawn in through outer mechanical units and heated by geothermal field. And as for indoor, the inner heating and cooling units then further condition air as it passes into the raised floor plenum. Manitoba also uses deep boreholes to store and exchange heat with the earth. And with this concept of passive operation, the building uses 175 miles of embedded tubing for radiant heating and cooling. Then, the tubing delivers the warm and cold water up to upper floor concrete slabs for thermal comfort. And this strategy is not achievable without concrete thermal mass as materials, as it can be seen how concrete has higher heat holding capacity. This strategy has reduced heating and cooling energy consumption up to 70%, as compared to conventional heating and cooling systems, in which also reduces greenhouse gas emissions due to its passive earth heat concept and suitable for both winter and summer all year round. Next is natural ventilation. First is the biodynamic windows. The windows are located primarily on the east and west facade for cross ventilation. As mentioned in facade design, these windows are automated and controlled by the building management system, which opens or closes them based on indoor and outdoor weather conditions, ensuring comfort for the employees. The operable windows at Manitoba Hydro Place supports natural ventilation for over 30% of the year, reducing the need for energy-intensive air handling systems like mechanical fans. The operable windows are primarily used during shoulder seasons like spring and fall, when outdoor temperatures are mild, reducing the building's HVAC energy use by up to 50%. And next is the winter garden, a design that is suitable for activities like sitting or even yoga. But the main feature of this 3 to 6 stories winter garden that is located on the south is acting as the building lungs. But how does it work? By positioning the winter garden on the south where prevailing wind in Winnipeg is abundant. In the first cycle, fresh air from the prevailing wind enters through vertical operable windows on the winter garden facade. Second is the 24 meters high water feature. When the raw fresh air passes through the windows, this waterfall dehumidifies it on summertime when the air gets too much moisture. Vice versa, humidifies the air on wintertime. After that, it is able to pass into both atriums and also into indoor offices via displacement ventilation or raised floor. But what are the impacts of this strategy? First, it provides 100% fresh air every 15 minutes all year round. Second, it reduces SBS symptoms like headaches and nausea. Lastly, it saves over $1 million per year due to reduction of employee sick days. Lastly is solar chimneys. In summertime, this 115 high solar chimney is exhausting the exhaust air up with stacked effect from all floors, leading to 10% energy savings. Otherwise, in wintertime, top of solar chimney is closed and fan draws the exhaust air down into the multi-story car park and returns it to winter garden to preheat incoming air.
Now, let's dive into one of Manitoba Hydro Play's most understated yet impactful systems, water efficiency. The building drastically reduces potable water use through low-flow fixtures, including aerator faucets, which mixes water and air inlets to have a controlled flow while washing your hands. Double flush toilets, which has low and high volume flush depending on your business, and even waterless urinals, which uses a cartridge to trap urines, cutting down indoor consumption without compromising functionality. Enough about toilets. The building is also equipped with an efficient drip irrigation system to cool the surrounding and water plants efficiently when necessary, with minimum to no splashing. The water is sourced from rainwater harvesting tanks and from the tower's cooling coil that also waters other landscape features in Manitoba Hydro. At Manitoba Hydro Place, the landscaping does a lot more than just make the building look good, but also how the building performs sustainably. The green roofs are planted with native prairie species like sweetgrass that are perfectly suited to Winnipeg's harsh climate. These native plants help to attract pollinators, which benefits plant reproduction. These plants don't need much water or maintenance, and they grow up in deep soil that not only supports healthy vegetation, but also improves the building's insulation. This green roof system includes gravel drainage for proper water drainage and easy maintenance, and a soil separator to support healthy plant growth and efficient water management. The building also features an indoor water element that enhances the atmosphere with calming sound and visual serenity. Plus, these green spaces bring real environmental value. They support biodiversity by creating habitats and restoring some natural balance in the city. Being stuck in traffic jam is a common urban transport issue. For years, thousands of Manitoba Hydro employees commuted by car, adding to congestion and emissions. But Manitoba Hydro came up with a solution, situating it at a smart location, right where over 95% of Winnipeg's bus routes intersect. The Transit EcoPass program, which offers employees heavily subsidized monthly bus passes, makes transit not just accessible but financially appealing. Now, over 70% of staff now take the bus, a staggering shift from car dependency. The clever part? They built 90% less parking than typically required. By limiting car spaces, they actively encourage greener, more sustainable travel choices. Post-occupancy data shows the building only used 85 kilowatt hours of energy per square meter each year, which is higher than 70% energy saved, which saves $750,000 annually. What really stands out is how the building supports the health and comfort of the people inside, with features that not only save energy but also lead to better thermal and visual comfort, better air quality, and fewer absenteeism. Every passive and active feature is monitored in real time with a comprehensive metering system powered by Niagara frameworks, so performance stays on point and any issues can be addressed quickly. Other than that is the dramatic shift in commuting habits mentioned earlier. In conclusion, Manitoba Hydro Place sets a global benchmark in energy-efficient design through passive and energy-efficient strategies paired with smart systems and renewable energy sources. That's all from us. Thank you!